This is full body blitz. We're going to start in a press up position. So bring yourself forward, hands under shoulders. Arena's going to work from the knee position rather than the full position. Just going to hold that press up position. And then you're going to lift the right hand towards the shoulder and then place it back down. And then the left. And the right. And the left. Keep the waist in nice and tight the whole time here so that you're holding that position from the waistline. Nice deep breaths at the same time. One last time. Go right, go left, hold it there. Now we're just going to go down into press ups. So you just go down as low as you can and then push back up. And again, nose towards the mat. Just go down as deep as you can. Focus on the breathing. Keep the waistline in. One last time. Take a breath. Pop the knees back down and come back into the child's pose. Take a breath, take a moment, and then we're going to come down to the mat. So we're going to come down onto our left side. So we're going to start in a clamshell position. So support yourself on your elbow, bring the legs up to 90 degrees, pull the waist in nice and tight, lift the legs up, and we're just going to do a little leg extension, so push away nice and strong, and then come back in. Breathe out as you lengthen. Keep the waistline in. Make sure the foot is higher than the knee as you push away there. So breathe out as you lengthen. Belly buttons to spine. Just keep it going. So just look down the line of your leg as well, so you can just check. Nice straight line as you do that. We've only got 2 left here. So push away strong. Come back in. One last time. Lengthen, come back, let the legs come down, and then take the leg straight out in front. Roll the hip, toes to the floor, tiny little circles. So you're trying to keep the foot pretty much in line with your waist right now. Want you to lengthen right into the heel. So you're going to feel the seat muscle. You're going to feel a little bit through the back of the leg too. Just focus on your breathing and just try and make that leg a little longer. Every single circle, a little more length, a little more work. I feel a bit more going on through the muscles. Belly button to spine the whole time. Breathing nice and deep too. Okay, so just a few more seconds. Push right into that heel, lengthening all the time. Last 5. And then we're just going to hold that position, but bring the foot so it's now parallel. Bend the leg a fraction so you can lengthen it. So just tiny little pulse, pushing into the heel. So you can keep the leg in this position, or you can start to add a bit of a lift, which is going to work you harder if you want to. So you push right into the heel. So every time you straighten that leg, you're going to feel the seat muscle, just working that a little bit harder, getting a little bit stronger, a little bit firmer. Focus on the breathing the whole time too. Keep pulling the waistline in. Okay, and then just a few more seconds again. Take a nice deep breath and then hold it. So really lengthen the leg. And then from here, you're just going to slowly, slowly take the leg up as high as you can. Once you've gone as high as you possibly can, you flex the foot, push right into the heel, and then really lengthen the whole way back down, keeping it super slow, keeping the waistline pulling in. Now try and breathe out as you lift that leg up. So just going a little higher maybe, flex at the top, foot is in line with your waist or as near to that point as you can manage. Keeping it slow, keep the control, lifting up just a little higher maybe, and then flex, push to the heel, slowly, slowly lengthen all the way down. So you should be feeling your seat muscle already. Okay, we've got one last time here, so just nice and slow. Take that leg up as high as you can, flex at the top, push to the heel, and then slowly all the way back down. And then once you are back down, we're going to just small change of position. Bring both legs out in front of you this time. So feet not quite in line with your waist. Belly button to spine. You lift up the top leg. You're going to just tap the toe, lift, twist, tap the heel. And then try and make that just a little quicker. But focus on the rotation. Get as much rotation there as you possibly can. So you feel that all the way around your thighs, right into your seat muscle too. So burning loads of calories, shaping and sculpting. Focus on the breathing at the same time. And don't forget your middle. Pull it in, belly button to spine the whole time. Okay, so just another couple here, and then we're going to do it all again on the other side. All right, let the legs relax down, draw the knees up, and then just push yourself up to sitting so you can just spin around on the mat, and we can do it all again on the other side. So we're going to come down and start with our clam shells. Legs at 90 degrees, pop the feet up, waistline in, and then just push away nice and strong right into the heel. Check your alignment, foot's in line with the hip as you lengthen away. Foot is higher than the knee, so you feel the outer thigh. Waistline still in, belly button to spine, halfway already. Right, so like you're pushing against something heavy. Create a little more resistance for yourself. Breathe out as you push away. You've just got one more here. And then come back down, take a breath. So the top leg is going to come in front, foot in line with the waist, roll the hip, toes to the floor. Tiny little circles. Pushing right into the heel. And trying to make that leg a little bit longer every single time here. So really work on the length. It's just as important as the rotation. So focus on the breathing, belly button to spine, working right into the seat. Another 10. Tiny little movements. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Slight change of the foot position. It's parallel. Now bend and lengthen. Push right into the heel. And then if you want that extra work, start to lift the leg up at the same time. If you're trying to keep the foot right in line with the waist, and then just once you've gone as high as you can, you just come back down again. You might not get that high, that's okay. You might just keep the foot just hovering off the floor right now. That's okay too. So bend and lengthen, push to the heel. Tiny, tiny, but really deep, right into the seat muscle. Just keep it going, a few more seconds. Waistline pulling in, focus on the breathing, push into the heel, and then just nice and slow start to come back down again if you were lifted there, and then hold it. Push to the heel, take a breath, waist is in. Slowly, slowly, take that leg up as high as you can. Flex the foot, push to the heel, still really working on the length at the same time as going through the movement. So you're working the muscles more than one way at the same time. So working them really hard, keeping that perfect control, keep it smooth. We've only got another 2. So breathe out as the leg lifts up. Stronger on your out breath, so use it to help. Flex, lengthen as you come down, and then we've just got one last time. So waistline still in, breathe nice and deep, breathe out as you lift, flex at the top, and then lengthen all the way back down. Super slow, keep control, take a breath, and then bring both legs forward this time. But feet not quite in line with the waist here. Belly button to spine, deep breath, lift up, and then tap the toe, and then the heel. So you're just trying to get as much rotation as you can there. We're to focus on the breathing at the same time. Try and get a little bit of energy in that movement. So thighs and seat working together, burning calories, breathing nice and deep. Just keep going, keep working. Sculpting, strengthening all the way through the seat and the thighs. Breathing nice and deep, belly button to spine. Don't forget your middle, just keep it going. Just a few more seconds there. So keep that energy right the way to the end. All right, last 2. And then relax. Bring the legs back round. Now you're going to just roll onto your back. We've got some footballs. You can use a football, you can use a cushion, or you can do these without either. So football's going in between the knees. You're going to come back down so your head is on the mat. Squeeze your football or your cushion, belly button to spine, deep breath. Lift up the head and shoulders, tuck the chin. So the hands just hover off the mat. We're just forward an inch and back an inch. Tiny little movement. Pushing the ribs towards the hips, relaxing the shoulders. So if you want to work a little harder, you lift the hands up towards the ceiling. You want to tuck the chin, look right at your waistline. If your neck's starting to feel the work, just support it. Elbow wide to the side, and then just keep it going. So feeling that right the way down the six-pack muscle. Inner thighs, if you're squeezing on a football or a cushion right now. So just keep it going, keep moving, tightening and turning through the waist, all the way down the six-pack. into your deep abs, belly button to spine the whole time. Lower back stays still. Just keep squeezing on the football. Chin still down. Look at your waistline and feel your waistline. It's changing. It's getting firmer. It's getting stronger. Keep moving, keep squeezing, keep working. You should be feeling a little bit shaky here. All right, but just keep going. We've got another 10 seconds. Focus on the breathing as you do it. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Tiny little movement. Shoulders relaxed, faces relaxed, waistline working crazy hard. And then just slowly let the head come all the way back down to the mat. Take a breath. Place the hands back on the mat. Or you can cross your hands over your shoulders. For this one, work a little harder. Squeeze the football, belly button to spine, nice and tight still. And then just bring the legs up so the knees are over the hips and squeeze. And really squeeze. And then slowly, just lower the toes towards the floor without the lower back lifting. So the back position stays the same. So you're squeezing on the football, inner thighs, why not? Belly button to spine, deep abs, really doing the work here. So you are lifting and lowering from the waistline, not from the legs. The legs are just squeezing. Or if you don't have a football or cushion, the legs just stay in that position, lifting and lowering together. Right, so focus on the breathing again. Breathe out as the legs come back. So you're keeping that lower back still. Focus on the breath. Focus on your waistline doing the work, not your legs. Just the middle. Tightening and toning, flattening your waistline. Just 2 more here. So lower, pull back up, breathe nice and deep last time. Lower it down, back up, take a breath, feet come back down, and then you can just take the football or the cushion away, pop it to the side, and then we're going to bring ourselves back up to sitting. So you're going to lengthen the legs in front, lengthen up the spine, lift up the arms, circle the shoulders, tuck the chin so you're looking towards your waistline again, and then you're just going to lower as close to the mat as you possibly can without using your shoulders to bring you back up. So it doesn't matter how far down you get. What matters is that you keep the shoulders circling around. Once we're up, we take a stretch. Down towards the legs, nice deep breath. And then again, lengthen, lift the arms, tuck the chin, circle the shoulders. Curling down, take your time. Keep it slow. Slow means more work. Just to your point of control, all the way to the mat if you can. So you're just trying to lift from the waistline each time. Stretching forward each time too, so a little length through your spine. Take a breath, and then coming back up, lengthen up, lift the arms. Arms just a little bit bent, chin tucked down, shoulders circling, waistline in, and keep that control. So just if you're only getting halfway, that's fine. Just your point of control, so you know it's not the shoulders pulling you back up, it's your waistline. All right, take a stretch, take a breath. We've just got one last time here. So lengthen up, lift the arms, circle the shoulders, curl them back. So just as close to the floor as you can manage, and then lifting from the waistline. Breathe out as you do that. So you want to try and make it just look so elegant. And then take a stretch, take a breath, and then we're going to grab our footballs again and take ourselves all the way back down to the mat. So I'm going to take the elbows wide and squeeze the football. Tuck the chin, waist is in, and just curl super slowly all the way back down. And then once we're there, we've got a combination of inner thighs and abs to work together. Take a breath. Place the football or the cushion in between your feet. So you make a diamond shape with your legs. Knees are turned out, waistline is in. Nice deep breath. You're just going to squeeze and keep squeezing, keeping the waist in the whole time. And then from here, as you squeeze, we just to slowly lower the feet towards the floor. But make sure your back's okay. It's not arching up. And then you pull back up from the waistline, but you're still squeezing. So inner thighs getting lots of work, deep abs getting loads of work too. Right, just keeping it slow, keeping it controlled, keep squeezing. Make sure your back's not lifting. Belly button to spine as tight as you can. You support the back the whole time here. Do not let it arch off the mat. So you just lower your feet to the point that you can control your back position. Squeezing on the football, breathing nice and deep, lifting and lowering from the waistline. Shoulders relaxed, or you could just have your hands crossed over your shoulders here too, And that makes your shoulders relax a little more, which means your waistline has a little more to do. So focus on the breathing all the way through here, up and down. We've just got one last time here. So squeeze that football, focus on the breath, keep the waistline in, and then just come back up. Take a breath, take the football, and then you can pop the football back to the side, and then just one last stretch to finish off. Walk your feet in. Feet as close to your seat bones as you can manage. Feet and knees in together, belly button to spine. Hands on the mat or hands crossed over your shoulders, up to you. Waistline, pull it in nice and tight, curl the pelvis, and then just lift the back off the mat up towards the shoulders, and then slowly all the way back down again. Just take your time. So one vertebra at a time, lifting and lowering off the mat there. Really strong pelvic tuck to get loads of length right into the lower spine, and then slowly coming back down. So just keep visualizing your spine, lifting and lowering, perfect control. Belly button to spine, gorgeous stretch. A little bit of work for your middle, a little bit of work through the legs, but focus on your back. Really strong pelvic tuck each time. Lifting, lowering, stretching. Okay, just one last time. Just take it up nice and slow, take a breath. High as you can, and then just slowly come all the way back down onto the mat. Take a nice deep breath, bring the knees in, back up to sitting, lengthen the legs, lengthen the spine, final stretch, down towards your legs. And there we go.